Historically, for the last 30 plus years, high value TV content has been trapped in your living room or your bedroom, but in your home on very specific authorized devices. So in this new set of capabilities, what a customer can actually do is very easily from their TV screen, from their computer, from their mobile phone, call up Fios TV content and have it delivered to that device so that the customer can actually take that with them on the go, on the airplane, while you're waiting for the bus. You can also do it the other direction. If you're on a boring con call, which Lord knows that never happens at work, find a piece of content through Verizon.com and have that queued right up on your TV. So really what's happened here is that the content in the Verizon network has been freed so that you can access it in all these different ways and in all of these different times. You can access it through applications. And those applications show up on Android devices, soon iOS devices, but you can also access this content through web browsers. Really, this is about choice, so the answer is all of them. Any way that we can find a way to allow the customer to get at the content is the whole premise of the new FlexView capability. So currently the content is video on demand content, so Fios on demand content. The beginnings of live TV channels, so for instance channels like CNN, available more than, again, just trapped in your living room. And progressively what you'll see over the coming year is more and more of that content, live TV channels, subscription, video on demand content, transactional, purchase to own it or rental content. The whole premise behind flexible viewing is allowing that freedom against all of your content. Its primary driver is about adding value to the Fios TV service. So when our opinion is if you're paying for a channel like CNN or HBO on your TV screen, then you should have the ability to access it on your other devices at other time. But there's also a new revenue opportunity for Verizon in that we introduced a capability, at least from a business perspective, is called electronic sell-through, which is almost like a lawyer term for you purchase the content and you own the digital file. And that's a new opportunity for us. So through Fios TV, customers have been purchasing content as it's coming out on DVD and being able to take that type of content, watch it on their TV, take it on their mobile phone, and own it forever. And that's the new business opportunity, but primarily it's about adding value back to what customers already pay for. We sort of break it into four chunks. The studio content providers, my perspective, pretty much fully on board with this multi-screen value proposition and the opportunity it represents for everybody in the value chain. The next one down would be the cable premium network. So these are the HBOs and the Showtimes and the Stars. Also, again, because they don't have advertising, and one of the principal business drivers for those type of channels is really about retaining customers. It's fairly straightforward to get folks to sign up, but to keep them on the service is the business challenge for that type of content providers. And adding this additional value should go a long distance to keeping customers on those services longer. We talked already about the cable networks and really having to crack that code around adding this multi-screen viewing, on-demand viewing into the currency. The broadcast networks are actually not that far off of having that same need of being able to get basically paid for the audience that views their content, not just when it originally broadcasted, but also when it's viewed for the next subsequent days or weeks on demand. And so for the most part, we think of the content providers sort of in two camps. The folks like a Time Warner who are pushing the envelope right along with us, trying things out. Maybe it doesn't work, but that's okay. We're going to reset and keep pushing forward. And then the content providers who are taking more a wait and see kind of view, but have every expectation to be fast followers. And they cut across that premium cable networks, broadcast networks. There's sort of no set segment that has said we're doing this, we're not doing it. It's more by brand across those three groups.